Right, hello and welcome to day one, test one, testing day one essentially. Okay, so this is just going to walk you through for the next kind of minute, 2 minutes of what I expect from day one, testing one. Okay, so combine day one. We're just going to look through this. It's just going to sit at the top of each workout. This kind of video will be there throughout. Okay, what I expect from the day. So you're clued into what's exactly going to happen. All right, so bearing in mind, this testing week is kind of like a holding week, okay? We're just trying to hit some scores, get some scores on the board, okay? We're not trying to go absolutely full out because we're going to be an injury risk. I want somebody sitting at about 80 to 90% most of the time, and that's why I'd rather you go to kind of the 3 to 5 rep range on some of these maximal lifts, okay? But we split up the tests into separate categories and enabled them to be the most kind of best procedure, best practice going forward. So it turns into a little workout each day as well. Okay. So this is the exact same protocol we will go through in the retest. Okay. Exactly the same. All right, so we have 1 to 3 days of testing, over 12 to 13 tests, depending on iOS users. Never thought I'd say that based off abilities or anything like that. Okay, so each day we've got mobility. Okay, so I have put in there. So the mobility and movement prep sections, you can take whatever you like from all of those throughout the week, okay? Because they're then probably the mold what you like doing onto your workouts when we go into them, okay? So I've given essentially 9 to 10 different things you can do in each the mobility and the movement prep sections, and I will let it be up to you which one becomes more specific to your training. I will put a guided like couple in each of the workouts when we go into that from week 1 through to week 8. But if you want to add in any of the stuff that we've done previously, then you're more than welcome, or if anything you want to do. Okay. So we'll flick through this and we're just going to be looking at the tests. Okay. So boom, 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 boom. So the velocity stuff will be, I will want this to be done because this will relate to what you're about to do in the program. Okay, so your velocity is normally going to be light loads or just body weight kind of movements. Okay, so right, so we've got our power test 1. What I'll be expecting from your broad jump is basically we're just going kind of full power. We want it. We're mainly using our glutes and hamstrings, and we're kind of whipping through. Okay, so we've got a power jump, then we'll be moving through to the trap bar. This one's a big one, nice and powerful. So we're going to be using the VBT if we can, so that is going to be here if we have to. So you would have seen the metric based app what to do, but obviously watch the video of the deadlift day. So we'll be using a bunch of, basically we're trying to get off the floor really with our deadlift. We're going to blast through that ceiling as hard as we can. Okay, so this is where we go into our strength based exercise. We put the power first because that's where we will traditionally do it when we are going for our normal workouts, and I expect you to be vaguely warmed up. Okay, so if you want to, you can mix and match those and do the power section a little bit later. There is a validity to that, but you have to do it exactly the same next time we test. All right. Then we'll move on to an upper base strength test, okay? So we've got 2 strength-based workouts or strength-based exercises, tests in this day. And then we'll be going through our single unilateral dumbbell press, okay? Don't be a hero. Don't go straight into what you think you can lift kind of bilaterally, because you won't be able to. The biggest thing about this is our core stability and keeping those kind of locked in, okay? Go check out my Instagram. I do these quite a lot, and it's a big lift for me, okay? Love it. All right, and then obviously with the putting in the weight and blah, 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 all the way through there, and we're able to get our thing into our G sheet. Okay, and the last thing, you're not going to enjoy it. It's going to be 5 minutes max distance, okay? We're just doing aerobic capacity. We could do about 3 minutes, but I think the 5 minutes allows you for pacing, that kind of thing, and just a nice steady heart rate, because this will probably be used throughout the workouts as well. Okay, that is it. The cool down, simply roll out, do any of the mobility exercises you deem fit, just chill out and go do what you like. If you want to just go for a 10-minute walk, get some steps in, that is absolutely fine by me. Just make sure we're not too sore, that we've got 2 days or 1 day of rest, and it's a little bit more power and movement orientated. You only ever do 2 strength exercises in 1 day, and then we'll move on. Okay, so that's what I expect from you day 1, workout test 1, and you'll be going for about, I'm going to go for an hour in terms of what you'll be doing. Okay, just make sure the setups are nice and slick and you have a look at the videos. Have fun.